I'm hoping we are going live.
There we are.
Are we?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I see it. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me finish posting this Twilight Zone Kamala
Everybody.
meme. I knew it. Yeah, you're like freezing. It is. Maybe it is your service, Joe.
Huh? It's in,
You're
it's
in
in the.
and out. You know what? Since you're just, I gotta share, and I want to see if Helen or some other people want to come in. Um, why don't why don't you tell your feelings about Garth Brooks?
Oh
Is
man,
that who it was?
I
Garth
thought he was
Brooks.
a good guy. Here
Why?
I think, here I am thinking he's a good guy, and he's not. Sexual assault. Right, that one hairstylist of his. Can't believe it, man. And sexual battery just from 2019. Sexual
From
assault,
20.
battery. That's what he's going to. He in court in California for that. That's These
I
people are
don't. I never
terrible.
listened to him. I never listened to country, but not really. But except for maybe Dolly Parton. I love Dolly Parton. But working on to that. No. Anyhow, but he was in a commercial with who's who's the famous football player? I always forget his name. Tom, is it Brady?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of commercials, right? Like Progressive and I don't know. He's in a bunch of commercials. Well, he's in a commercial. I barely remember it because I don't watch TV much, but I remember hearing it and looking and seeing how chunky Darth, I call him Darth Garth. I thought that was cute. Nobody seems to care.
That's a good one.
Um, oh, you got that? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Um, he got very chunky, but he was in a commercial, and I'm gonna say it was for a casino with Brady and maybe another football player or or sports player. And it was for some kind of casino, I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, oh no, they're all bad.
Yeah, they
So
are. All of them.
mhm.
None of them are good.
Some people that you're seeing are not the real people. I'm telling you, they're not. They're not. It has to be. And I'll explain a few things. And if you could figure, I mean, it's plausible, but very unlikely some of the things that I'm looking at, st especially population statistics in general. Let me see. Let me do this. I didn't even look at the chat yet or anything or share because I was putting up a meme. Well, how old was the woman? Was she younger or of age? Not that it matters. Abuse is abuse, sexual abuse.
I don't remember how old, but you know she's got to be younger. See, I wonder if all of this crap that these guys do is the reason why Hollywood movie stars are always divorcing and remarrying all the time.
But they're all in the same circle, right? Like, for
Yeah.
example, you had a P. Diddy's party, you had David Beckham, Madonna, and Sean Penn.
Yeah.
I get it.
Some
I
of these
get it.
people were regulars at these parties.
Oh, that's a different story.
And if you're a regular at that store at one of these parties, and then you're trying to have a a, a, a relationship with somebody and you marry them, but yet you're going to these parties,
And they don't
and these
know. I'm
parties
sure that happens.
they're bad.
I'm guessing usually both like people meet there.
Yeah.
They're like they're like um what is it called? Like an open marriage. People do that. They do it a lot. I know a few people that have done that. Uh, and then they grew up, I guess.
Not all.
I like this one. Okay, let me. Well, no, not all. I mean, everybody's different. That's why I hate putting people into groups. Despise it, actually. Um, my sister's feeding the cat. Oh, goodness, goodness gracious. So we're driving with Joe. Why? Why won't you let me do
Yeah,
this?
we're coming up to the turn.
What are you gonna say to them?
What am I going to say to those fuckers? Crooked motherfucker. What did they? There was something they got involved in. What was it they got involved in?
Hi, whoever's in the chat. There's only like a couple people in there. Um, but then I didn't share to anybody, so which I figured you need to do. What was the other topic did you wanted to talk about? Oh, did you want to talk about the how much did they spent like over $1 billion, 1 point something billion on the immigrants?
Yeah. And now they don't have any money in all the disaster reliefs we have for Americans. They used all those funds to take care of the illegal immigrants, the illegal aliens. These people are not here. They were not invited here by the American people. They were invited here by Democrats, the upper echelon of the Democrats, the voting Democrats,
You don't say.
the ones that are trying to get into office. Those people. That's who those people, because they think that they want to change the voting dynamic with these people. Because they've already been letting them vote. They vote here. They vote here in New Mexico. I saw them do it.
Right.
Cannot
I
say I did not see them do it with my own motherfucking eyes. I saw it happen.
I think one time I had to give my ID and one time I didn't. They just asked for my address. And if my name matched the address, yeah. But I think that was
No,
prior. Might have been
we have
Obama's first.
we have to show an ID. You
That's what
definitely
I'm
have to
saying. We
show an
were
ID.
supposed to too.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
they give
No.
ID. They give IDs to illegal aliens.
What the fuck? Who is
So
that?
stupid.
Damn break. All right, let me see if anybody's on to say hello to Anomaly. No joke, always. This music sucked. Never once had him on the playlist. Springsteen calls Trump the most dangerous candidate for president.
Yeah, Springsteen, he's an idiot. Springsteen has always said he's a Democrat, and he voted for Joe Biden. I don't, how can
Hmm.
you have respect for these people that say I back Joe Biden, and then they turn around and they just dump this guy like a like a piece of shit and say go Kamala when she ain't did nothing, and then they sit there and say that she's this great person who's gonna change the world and she's gonna fix everything that's broken that they broke
Something
that they're
vexes you, my
never gonna
dear.
fix. It's crazy. I am going north. It's
Of course, I have a huge opinion on what's going on. The most important is that one of the parts or some of the movie, there was a couple of movies, but the one I remember is the one with Patrick Swayze and Don't Put Baby in a Corner. Um, what is it called, Joe? What's
talking
the,
about
the
killing somebody.
movie? The movie.
You know I'm bad with
Remember you
names.
said it was destroyed? the town that the movie was on was destroyed. The town
Oh,
that
yeah.
Dirty
Dirty
Dancing.
Dancing.
Dirty
Dirty Dancing.
Dancing. Thought I had it
Rock
here
Point.
too.
In Rock Point.
Chimney Rock.
Chimney
Chimney
Rock.
Rock.
Chimney Rock. Yeah.
Right. North
Knew it was a
Carolina.
rock. I knew it was a rock.
Chimney Rock Village in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Right.
How convenient.
Now,
All that
right.
area.
So they used Virginia and now I know it doesn't seem like much.
There you go. Ask them who they're gonna kill next. Something like
There's
that.
also the the piles of lithium and quartz, right?
Who are you targeting now, you crooked motherfuckers? I don't know what
Just
I'm gonna say.
always gets me. I didn't hear what you were saying too. I was like thinking I'm hearing my sister with the animals right now. Sorry, more than you, but also you were kind of bouncing in and out.
I said, who are you targeting now, you crooked motherfuckers?
No, I wasn't sure if you said targeting. That's a good one.
Well, well,
I wanted to go over
well.
some of these. Hold on, Joe. I wanted to go over some of these. Now you did good. I'll put you on the back later, whenever I meet you in like the next 10 years. Um, for a second, that the population is what concerns me. They were trying to get people out. That's what we've been told. So that they could buy the lithium and something about Elon Musk, because Elon Musk and there's commercials about Elon making these houses. And I believe
Yeah.
he's using lithium and he's asking people to go and put money into lithium. Now, lithium as itself might be dangerous, but I guarantee combined with certain things, maybe quartz, because that's what happens to be there, unless people there living near there got sick,
People should know that
had
they're strip
had
mining.
high levels of cancer. I mean, what's the proof that it's damaging those people? So
Yeah.
there is a big mining of quartz there and a big mining from what I've learned and lithium. It's very strange. I won't let that pass up, but what I find extremely strange is the population. I just because I love this shit and I don't know why. I started 2020, the population, which one is this? Okay. No, this one's Asheville, was about 94,000 people in Asheville. And in 2024, so that was 2020, about 95,000 people, 94,006 it says. And in 2024, 376,000. So they almost added 100,000 on every year, almost like 800, 70, 80,000 people every year. But that just seems odd to me especially when they're trying to get people out for the lithium and the quartz. And it was the same with the other place. I looked up a couple of them. Oh, look at this. Go Biden. Today in Florida, President Biden took an aerial tour over survey Hurricane Helene damage and received and blah, 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 blah. Doesn't even look like him. It looks absolutely nothing like him. I took a picture. There's one other thing I wanted to bring up. I was going to
Who
wait
was it
till
that flew over the area?
Biden.
But shit.
Yeah. Um, the one other thing I wanted to bring up, but I think we'll go into it much later when we have more time, is people's names. Like, why is Sean Combs P. Diddy Oprah. That's not her real name. I don't know if how many
Whoopi
people
Goldberg.
know.
Whoopi
Right,
Goldberg.
Whoopi. Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oprah's
change
name
their
was
name to get famous. Yeah, odd. That's odd.
Oprah's name was or Orpa.
Oh, hey, you know what? Guess what? Since since this Combs got busted or arrested,
Yeah.
nobody has heard anything from Oprah Winfrey. She's left the country.
They
There's a
already
couple
have.
other too.
That wasn't her.
That
It was
that's what I'm
her.
saying. They're saying they left the country. They're saying she
There's a lot.
probably
There's
have.
so much, and it's really scary. But we're all learning together.
Yeah, bad people, man. They were
We'll
bad.
have to go over the names later.
They did bad
You
things to us, man.
you were saying, let me, oh God, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot about the lithium because
Yeah, that
I think they're
lithium.
gonna bulldoze it too. But they said that
Get
there's
a
so
strip
many
mine
people
for it.
dead. There was like 3,000 people missing and about
Hmm?
1,500 people dead stacked
Yeah,
and upon the trees.
yeah.
Now, I just, it doesn't seem to sit well with me. On the trees. And then they're not letting anybody in there. They
There's
won't let regular citizens help. This might sound like communism, but it certainly is not. It's something else is going on. Dead people on the trees?
Isn't that
How
weird?
high was, yeah. Some things don't sound too right because even the pictures I saw that were taken on that day and day after of certain areas, definitely Asheville was one. It was big. It was a large amount of water height wise, maybe not above the roof, not halfway above trees, not towards the top of the branches, nowhere near there. So something's confusing me, and I saw from people I knew personally. Well, at least one of them I did in our spades group. They just happened to be showing pictures, and when I bumped into talking to them and stuff the other morning. Remember, I think I showed them, but it wasn't like, I mean, it was high, but she was on maybe the second or third floor taking pictures of what was below her. I'll take another look at those. Just something is not, it's like they won't let us in Egypt
Right.
or Roswell. It's kind
All
of
right.
stop stuff. How, why would you arrest a pilot for trying to help? They don't want to arrest, they just want you to stay away.
No.
Let them fool the world the way they have to. I mean
Area
it.
51, they won't notice.
Sounds rude, but it's true. Clones are easily
Yeah.
destructible, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's not for us to decide, I guess. All right. I'm sorry that I didn't share to everybody. Um, we have
Yeah.
very low views this morning, but then it's Friday, almost
Yeah.
12 Eastern, so everybody likes to go
Yeah.
party. I gotta go to work. I got stuff to do. Ready?
Me too.
Ready, 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 ready.
All
No,
right. Get out of here. I'm
I
at
can
work.
hardly hear you, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I think that's what he's saying.
Yes.
Peace. There was something about that. Oh, the 33
Yeah.
degree.
Yeah.
I guess the compass, it makes no sense to me. There has to be something else to this. Even in Europe, go, Joe. Even in Europe, this is like an insult. Something else. And we have it as peace. And everything they taught us is opposite. So the Nazi symbol, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're told and indoctrinated it's a bad sign, but we've seen it on Buddhist pieces. This can't be. And I've seen it in religious texts, biblical texts of scriptures and more drawings. than even just texts. All right. I'm gonna let you go. I know are you there?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Go.
I'm at work.
All
Bye
right, guys.
bye.
We love you. Thanks for joining us. We hopefully will see you tomorrow night, our late session. Bum bum
Yes.
bum. Bum bum bum.
Ah.